Hi. Okay, I've not done video blogs in a very long time, but I'm gonna try and do them more regularly, both with rides and personal insights. I thought I'd do this one because it's been just over a year since I quit drinking. Now, this has been uh, this has been a reasonably difficult journey for me. It involved a lot of being very honest with myself, probably more honest than I wanted to be. I'd always been a drinker, and I always turned to alcohol uh, to both socialise and to bury my problems. But of course, it doesn't work that way. We think we're hiding our problems, and actually we're just making them worse. So yeah, this is a little bit of my story. For those who don't know, I am autistic. I ride and race mountain bikes, and yeah, it's within the autistic spectrum. There tends to be a disposition towards addictions. Now, I smoked for many years. I quit 9 years ago. About the same time I bought a mountain bike. The two may not have been mutually exclusive reasons. However, with drink, I found myself looking to bury problems, albeit on a very temporary basis. Get home from work, you've had a bad day, so what do? You drink. And this was becoming a pattern. I found myself having more and more bad days, and the days that weren't bad, well, I managed to spin a perspective on them as an excuse. It got to a stage where almost every day was a bad day. I always told myself that I didn't have a problem, because if I went without a drink for 2 or 3 days, I was able to manage. Probably not as well as I would have liked in hindsight. So yeah, I quit on the 6th of January last year, and yeah, it's generally been a journey. Various people will tell you that they felt amazing and that they saw X, Y, and Z in the way of gains. I'm not convinced that gains I've seen have been exclusively down to sobriety. My functional threshold power has increased. Whether that's down to training, or just fitness gains, or whether the lack of alcohol has helped with this. It's difficult to say. I can state that my functional threshold power has increased by about 130 watts, which is substantial, throughout last season. I can say that I feel generally more optimistic, that my ability to cope with the daily challenges of life has improved. So that in itself is a major factor for anyone that suffers from any degree of mental health issues, or indeed for anyone that isn't neurotypical. I must admit, I probably used alcohol to help me socialize, because I struggle with large groups of people, particularly if I don't know them. I'm far more comfortable in a small to medium-sized group. 5, 6, 10 people. I'm perfectly happy. Particularly as I'm told I'm a natural entertainer, so I can quite happily play the host and do that very well. I ran music events for many years with a great deal of success, but I had the comfort of both a pint and a separation between me and the vast majority of people, because having that space between me and the dance floor largely helped. But yeah, I think going forwards, alcohol doesn't improve sporting performance. It doesn't improve anyone that's a depressive. It is a depressant, so that's something that I have to bear in mind. And yeah, I'm very proud that I've got this far. I know that my willpower is strong, but also so is the amount of kicks that life can give you, and it could be easy for me to revert. So it really is one day at a time. That said, clean, sober, I'm really quite happy, and it allows me to focus on the things which are important to me: my work, my relationships, and my performance on the bike. So yeah, I think that's the key fact. I'm not saying that, I'm not advocating for one moment that drinking is bad for everyone, and that everyone should abstain, because everyone is different. But for myself, if I were to have a glass of wine at this point, I rather suspect that I would be back on the slippery slope. I've recognised that I abuse alcohol, and therefore abstaining completely is the way forward for me. Right, anyway, thank you for watching this, guys, and have a great day. Cheers.